My name is Leslie Blackwood and I'm a student work study teacher for Superior Greenstone District School Board. As a SWST, the purpose of my inquiry was to document student learning and inform pedagogical decisions aimed at improving student achievement, specifically in mathematics communication. Superior Greenstone is located in Northern Ontario and covers a vast geographic area. We have 11 elementary schools and 5 secondary schools. This year, my work focused on students in 3 schools in the community of Scriber, Terrace Bay, and Marathon. I worked with 6 different host teachers in classes ranging from kindergarten to grade 8. In addition to my SWST position, I was also a .5 numeracy facilitator and supported educators and facilitated board-wide PD and math. As the relations between the SWST and the host teacher developed this year, we began to work more collaboratively, sharing student work during class and at the end of the day through Google Documents, emails, and even text. This allowed us to discuss common trends and misconceptions, and we were able to establish clear goals for our collaborative work. Our goals naturally aligned with our board goal to foster learner-centered environments and pedagogy. We wanted our students to be motivated and feel ownership and a sense of belonging to the learning. In our student work, we noticed that our early primary students had strategies to solve problems, but wondered how we could help them to better communicate their thinking effectively. With our junior students, we saw that they understood that they were to show their thinking, but wondered if they really understood how to do it. Their written work did not always represent their thinking, and at times they didn't write anything or were filling the spaces with models that didn't represent what they actually thought. Our intermediate students hesitated to use concrete manipulatives and did not seem to be using visuals to reason through problems or communicate their thinking. This led us to take a look at the research and also to analyze the work that we were doing in our board PLCs. We recognized the importance of using multiple representations when teaching math, and we noticed that our students needed more opportunities to move between concrete, visual, and abstract thinking. This led to my supposition. If students can make meaningful connections between various representations, then they will be better able to communicate their thinking. Although this wasn't an earth-shattering statement, it forced us to be more purposeful with our planning. We tried to choose specific learning activities and anticipate our student thinking. We collaborated about what type of feedback to provide and what questions to ask our students in order to move their thinking forward. And finally, we tried to emphasize concrete math manipulatives and visual models that we thought would help our students reason through problems. Our thinking was that if we emphasized the work and the process rather than the product, the students would be creating and using visual models that truly represented and communicated their thinking. The challenging part of this SWST is that the work is never done. When we asked ourselves how our kids are doing, we can certainly see growth and development in our students. Many of them appear more confident in communicating their math understanding. We see them using visual models and manipulatives that we had intentionally scaffolded for them and they're using them independently and purposefully. But we still wondered if they would be able to transfer these skills to new situations. As a SWST, I feel much of our success this year can be attributed to the way our board has chosen to align the work that we do. Numeracy has been a focus at the elementary level, and the SWST work has really leveraged the knowledge of all of our educators. Through our collaborative practice, we have established many strong professional relationships within and between schools, and I believe this helped to build capacity. Moving forward next year, we need to continue to focus on effectively modeling the use of visual representations as a tool to reason through and communicate in mathematics. I feel very privileged to have had the opportunity to work as a SWST teacher for 2 years. I have been learning alongside many amazing educators and administrators, and we have shared a common goal of supporting student achievement and well-being. As we strive to foster a culture of learning at Superior Greenstone, we as educators need to continue to enhance our collaborative practice for our students and our entire school community.